if the client comes in our workshop to give us an order, he come with a picture like this. Can you produce this for me? Can you make shirt like this for me? That's why we are here to customize how he needs their clothes to be according to the event he wants to participate. Then we design, if we want to connect to continue working with us, we produce again, we give him the hard clothes.
A wonderful Sunday evening here in Kigali, Rwanda. Welcome back to the Niche Innovation Podcast that works with businesses in technology and innovation, especially startups, to bring their innovations to the show and encourage more and more youth and enterprising people out there to take up, business and and especially emerging technologies, which will drive the economy. And today we are back at Rwanda Polytechnic here in Kigali, and we are with one of the students, Emil. Welcome to the niche. He has an extraordinary innovation to do with the smart diapers, and I will let him introduce himself and the concept.
Yes, thank you. My name is Inyenyeri I'm the current student here at Inyenyeri College in year 2, fashion design. And also out of school, I'm innovator, and also I'm the founder and CEO of Inyenyeri Polydesign. And we have a project called the Smart Diaper. Now we are working on it. This smart diaper, it is used for protecting patients and children's this care connect, and also it helps caregivers and parents to know directly if some urines or
So this is the gadget. It is a smart meter. So
it is not
explain more.
smart diaper.
Yeah.
This
No,
is
no, no. The gadget that connects the sensor.
yes.
Okay.
This is a care connect. You call it care connect because this it will be around the patient or children, and also the sensor will be inside the diaper. This is the one connect diaper and the caregivers.
Okay. So there is a system that is installed that connects through this device to the smart diaper. And the smart diaper is smart because it has a sensor that alerts, the caregiver or the caretaker that the diaper is moist. It has become, it has waste, or it is moist, and the patient, because maybe they are paralyzed or they don't have sensitivity, they will not tell. Therefore, to reduce the damage to the skin, there is that alert that goes from this device.
Yes.
Yeah, explain.
Yes, I can explain how it works. Let's start for the diaper. For example, there is for paralyzed patient has to pee, then the sensor in the diaper, it help to detect the moisture of the urines. Then if it detects this is the urine, it is directly connected with this, because this inside this there is a GSM direct generating and sending message. This also will generate message, then send it directly to the caregivers to call them to come to take care for the patient. But the inspiration it comes from my grandmother was paralyzed. Then we were always looking for her if there is some waste. That's why we were spending more times for checking and making him in the bad conditions. That's why I was planning to do something which can do many things at one time to minimize the time of looking.
So your grandmother is the inspiration behind this innovation because she was paralyzed and she could not. You had to you and her caretaker had to always check for her, and it's a very sad state, and which has actually challenged you to develop this idea. So maybe I hope that your grandmother is still alive, but if not, is she alive?
No.
In her memory, then, this goes to help other patients out there who need this service to retain their dignity, and the caregivers' time as well to be able to focus on other things. So that is a good use case in hospitals, invalids, and people that are depending on the diapers. So what would be the cost of this project if you were to look at an average dependent? Because a sick person or an invalid is not earning money anymore. So how would they afford this kind of gadget and the diapers?
Yes. And now we can start by this Care Connect because this is the second part of Smart Diaper. Yes, for the cost, now we are in the range of 30 and 28. Okay.
Rwanda francs.
Yes, Rwanda France. And for the Smart Diaper, also this is the first part. The another part for the diaper, we are around 5,200 francs and 8.
Per diaper.
Yeah.
And how is the patient going to afford this?
Yeah. This will be used by buying it direct or for renting. For example, in the hospital, you go there, you take some room with a bed, with bed covers, and also you can go there with your own bed covers. This will be acting like that.
So you can rent this gadget for as long as the patient needs it, or sometimes it's not permanent, and then the patient will be buying the diapers.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one diaper is 5,800.
Yeah.
An average diaper, maybe that would be half the cost of a package. But these are disposable diapers with all the inconveniences of not having alerts of when the patient has, the diaper is wet. How can a patient still manage the 5,800?
Yeah, this is now it is high cost because we are still in prototyping. But I think when we will be producing mass production, it will reduce the cost. I think it will be around 3,004.
Three to 4,000 Rwandan francs. Okay, but still not affordable. Is this a reusable
Yes, it is
diaper?
reusable. It has warrant of 6 months.
6 months. But then that brings also the question I had in mind of the safety of this, either the sensor and also the recycling of those, there's a lot of uh, hygiene issues involved with the waste. How do you recycle the diaper?
Yes, according to the surface standard, I told you before, I am currently in year 2 fashion design. So in fashion design, we learn also how we can dry clean or how we take care of our garments. That's why we can also recycle or reuse our diaper by making its hygiene by using our skills we get in the class.
And also chemicals.
For the chemicals, we will use also some soaps. There is a specialist soaps for underwears.
Okay, still not convinced, but I'm sure because it's still a prototype and you're working on it, you are still in year 2. It's a very good progress. and we would surely like to have you go to market with this, because I've not seen it anywhere, as I mentioned, and I think it would be selling even beyond Rwanda.
Yeah.
So, is this is your project or your company already that is registered?
Yeah.
Are there any commercial products in
Yes.
this company that would support this then to also be commercialized?
Yes. Yes.
Talk more about those other products.
Yes. But before we go to the products we have also we produce, we provide the services about the fashion industry. We offer software based design, custom clothing production, and cloth repair and alterations. Yes, we also do branding on the custom clothing. Yes, for the product we have the your bag, this one, also maintaining our environmental pollution, and also we sell those software designs our own without customization, that we call it ready to buy, ready to wear, and we also have some garments.
Okay, talk more about this waste management or recycled bag.
Yes, yes. This bag is made from banana fibers, which means it is biodegradable. That's why we are doing it to reduce environmental pollution caused by some products made by fashion designers.
So, okay, about this design clothes and branding, is there a mass production already, or you're still in production?
Yeah, thank you. It's a good question. Now we are still on customization production, and some few of ready to wear. We not produce mass.
Okay, if a company needs some branded T-shirts or wear, would you take that order?
Yes, we can take it around the. We have capacity to produce or to brand on 500 t-shirts or shirts or some garments per day. Yes.
Are you also into made in Rwanda products,
Yeah.
like the clothing,
Yes.
the wares? So, which are the materials that you use?
Yes. We usually use mainly we use fabric and another accessories. I don't know if you can understand it, like in the interfacing zippers, this.
It's your trade secret.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell it to everyone.
No.
So, okay, what is the running cost? How many staff do you employ? Are you supported by the university for that project, or do you plan on commercializing it and marketing it out there? And in what phases are you going to do this?
Yeah. For the coded support, firstly we have the room workshop. They hosted us there in that office, and also they give us the internet, the like furnitures, and also for some mentors. Yeah, that's the support of the college.
Okay, so how do you go to market? If I go online, will I find your company and be able to order?
Yes, on the social media we are Inyenyeri Polydesign, as it is written here. We can find our products, and also we are going to launch our official website soon.
Viewers, a very interesting discovery today. Design that is, enabled by also software design and sensor embedded diapers. This is quite an innovation in different to the average tailors that we meet out there. They know nothing about IT and software. So back to the safe diaper, the smart diaper. So one would always wonder about the safety standards. I can see a baby also there.
Yes.
Maybe in future you plan to also have the products for the babies, and how will you go about the safety, the standards, both global and Rwanda standards on safety of such products?
Yes. Now we are still in research about the baby standard surface. For example, the material we are using in the diaper, it is smoothly and friendly for the body skin. Yes.
Okay, so I think you still have to go through approvals and maybe get a license, right, for such kind of production, because it's also health related. But I believe you're at a very good level of progress, being in your second year. So where do you see yourself upon completing your studies? Will you go into the job industry, or you will grow this innovation and start employing,
Yeah.
have a factory of smart diapers and clothes and bags?
Yes. In my dreams, I have to have a big industry which will be working in different ways. For the diaper, I want to have the big factory which will produce mass production to get our market to be enough, to get enough products from our company. I will never go in another company to request for job.
So are you already employing your fellow students now?
Yes.
Because what you're doing now will reflect what you'll do in the future.
Yes. Yes.
So what kind of partnerships are you looking for to get, because I believe this is a very big idea and innovation.
Yeah.
Setting up a factory will involve, a huge piece of land, maybe recruiting experts, maybe, having systems in place and all that, machinery. So what kind of partnerships are you thinking of, if you haven't already got them?
With the for more partnership. For example, we can start for the smart diaper. I'm thinking about how we can collaborate with some hospitals, Minister of Health, and also for this bag, I am targeting to collaborate with some supermarkets, NGOs, eco-friendly lovers, and others. For this software, I want to collaborate with fashion designers, fashion brands. I want to design some designs to sell for those brands who need the software design.
So tell me about how the software is connected to the clothing design.
Yes. For example, if the client comes in our workshop to give us an order, he come with a picture like this. Can you produce this for me? Can you make shirt like this for me? That's why we are here to customize how he needs their clothes to be according to the event he wants to participate. Then we design, if we want to connect to continue working with us, we produce again, we give him the hard clothes. Then if he don't want to connect to correct to continue with us, he can go anywhere and show this is I want this.
Design.
Yeah.
Okay, which kind of technologies, apart from the softwares and the IoT embedded systems which connect to the GSM, and send SMSs? So, which other kind of technologies will you use for this project?
Yes, as you can see, I'm not alone in the company. I have a team, and in the team we have a specialist for the IoT and the IT skills, where he will do their codes, their stuffs, then he produce, then we conclude this is ready to go to the market. And also for this, we have the graphic designers and also fashion designers. Also in fashion design, we learn how you can design with how you can design digitally.
Wow. Viewers, this is a whole big animal here. Inyenyeri Polydesign, by the CEO, right? Emil, who is just a second year student at Rwanda Polytechnic. This shows the kind of innovation that is being, explored within our very own education system, which is hands-on. And we really foresee a bright future for this whole innovation, smart diapers, software designing for clothing, recycled bags, and all other initiatives that Emil and the team are thinking about. Again, a call for partnerships with the concerned, stakeholders, be it in health, be it in the industry of, clothing and design, be it in the IT, and safety, and also you mentioned the recycling and environmental awareness, stakeholders, and also the people that are into manufacturing, because how many years down the line you're going to establish this big plant, this manufacturing plant? How many years down the line?
Yeah.
Like when?
I cannot tell it now.
But you have a big piece of land.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good start. We'll be happy to have you back on the show.
Yeah.
With any progress you make, please invite us again. We'll be updating the viewers so that we take you to the level where you want to be through awareness, visibility, marketing and sharing the content. You may meet the right, partnerships, and also to continue encouraging you on this journey that you have embarked on at such a young age. So what advice do you have for your younger brothers and sisters out there?
Yes. The advices I can give them is this. For example, myself, I started with no blog, with no official location. I was starting at my home at in the rents where I work. There is no longer need to wait. I will get the high cost to start, high capital to start. Now you can start with your own. You can start by using your phone, by using your friends. Yeah,
Just a table like that,
yeah, just
cutting
your phone. Yeah,
making the diaper.
yeah.
And then, okay, how do you get the sensors on this box? Is it locally manufactured or you're importing them?
Yeah, we are not importing, we get it from the town.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There is another one we are looking for. It is from China.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so wish you luck, Emil. And this is a big form of encouragement to other entrepreneurs out there. That you can even combine the most unrelated domains, like, designing of clothing and software and IoT
Yeah.
to produce health safety, diapers, smart diapers. Thank you so much.
Thank you.